My name is Robin, reporting live for an evening live stream at 6:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is highly unlike me. Wherever you are in the world today, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a wonderful day. You're having a wonderful day. My name is Robin from Ontario, Canada, and this live stream. Hey, Betty, how are you? Hey, girl. Hey, I'm glad you're here. It's 6:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Ontario, Canada. Remind me where you are again. This live stream, I want to say your name if you're comfortable writing it in the chat. Say your name, write it in the chat, something you want for the future, a goal. Oh, you're doing great, Betty. Pose form says, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm in San Diego. Oh my gosh, I've never been there. San Diego sounds cool, like from the movies. Are you famous? That sounds wicked. I'm so glad you're here. Why don't you write down in the chat what you want for your future, what your hopes and dreams and goals are? Is there a wish? If you can have any wish in the world, what would it be? Oh, I bet it's awesome. In San Diego, it does sound cool. It does sound cool. I'm in Ontario, Canada. Like yesterday, I had to shovel a little bit of snow from the deck. So that's what we're going through right now in Ontario, Canada. It's very interesting. And then on Friday, we were outside, like laying in the sun, almost getting a tan. I had to put sunscreen on. So it's so interesting, our weather here. I have my singing bowl. Hopefully, you can hear it. I feel like I want it to, really do these live streams, talking with other people, reading their names and comments out loud, talking about what we do want for the future, our hopes and dreams and goals and the things we're working on, speaking it into existence, writing it, speaking it into existence because it feels heavy right now. I feel like life feels heavy, the media content, the news, it can feel very heavy and it can feel scary and a bunch of other things. So I do like the idea of jumping on live where I read people's names and comments in the chat wherever you're from. If you're comfortable sharing your name, what you want for the future, your hopes and dreams and goals, like let's speak that into existence, some positivity and things that we do want. I know content and media can feel a bit dark and heavy with everything that's going on in the world. And I always say on this channel that there's so much good. There's so much good in the world, and it's up to us to notice it. So if you have a good story that you want to share, or something you're working on, or something cool that happened, or what you'd want for the future, if you're comfortable, write it in the chat. I would love to read it out loud and speak it into existence. Um, I want to travel the world. I want to see a bunch of cool places. I want to highlight all the cool people that I get to meet along the way and share good stories and keep reminding people that most people are good. Voice of Reason 22 says, hello, I'm streaming from Nigeria. Wow, welcome. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Voice of Reason 22. We've got GSR 711 says, hey, how are you? I say, hey. And is it Xonia? Oh, I'm probably butchering your name. It looks cool on the screen. It says, hello, my name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. It's 6:08 p.m. If you want to drop your name in the chat and something that you're hopeful for, or you're grateful for, something that you want for the future, I would love to read it. Oh, yay. Oh, I hope I'm saying your name right. We are your fan. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. I'm a fan of yours too. I feel like the live streaming community and this platform and this sort of just this in and of itself feels like a gift. So I'm a fan of yours. Thank you for being here. Batty says, next thing you know, you're going to be with SG in Ibiza. Who knows? Yeah, right. I know. My husband and I both want to go to Ibiza with SG and just travel, don't we all? He's living the dream. I think he said he hasn't been home for 5 months. No, I can't. Is it that? 5 weeks? No, it's been a long time. I've never been to Ibiza. Have you? It's definitely someplace I want to go. Oh, don't get me started with him. Okay. Um, where would you like to go? Where would you like to go in your life? GSR711 says, wow, you're the type of person to bring out the positives in hard times. Need more people like you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I would love to know your name if you're comfortable saying it, writing in the chat. And yeah, let's talk about the positives in our life. I feel like there's a lot that we could notice, but again, it gets very cloudy sometimes. And I feel it too, don't get me wrong. That's why I love these live streams, because it reminds me about the bigger picture, the important things in life, and the things that we can control over. Oh, I wish you have 100K subs. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Exornia? That's beautiful. Hey, GRS, it's Jake. Oh, that's right. Hi. Hey, and Theo's here. Dark TWG. Theo, hi. Batty says, would love to go to Italy. Yeah, or Paris. Likewise. Guys, that's beautiful. Italy's in one of mine too, for sure. Um, if you're comfortable saying your name, put it in the chat. Write what you do want for your life. Let's speak it into existence, the good things, the positive things, maybe something you're grateful for, maybe something you're working on, maybe something that you hope for the future. What's your dream? Like, I think sometimes we've forgotten what it's like to dream, but also work towards our dreams. I'm not suggesting we just talk about it once and then we scroll all day. We have to take action and do things. Hey, Nicolas Cage is here. He says, kisses. Thank you. What's your dream holiday destination? Yes, Jake. You know, my husband's Greek, so I know it should be Greece, but for some reason, I just keep going back to Italy. Like, I want to travel Europe for sure. But I also love the beach and floating in the ocean. So, I think I want a combination of things. I think I want like a mix of like touring and exploring, but also like just chilling and relaxing and floating in the water. So, gosh, imagine I can't even answer that question. Oh, Batty says, yes, Italy, right? Yes. What would you want? Yeah, see, Robin knows what's up. That's so funny. Well, Greek is weird name for a human. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he's Greek, exactly. I called him Greek. No, my husband is Greek, but his name is Nick. Go figure. That's the second one, isn't it? Is that 200 IQ J7K? I love that. Your house is cool. Yeah, there's a tree. Actually, my husband and I placed every single leaf there, like it's each its own little piece. It's quite beautiful. This is really my home office where I do my real job. And then I turn on a little light, and here we are. We're live streaming positivity on the internet. I would love to say your name. Drop it in the comments. Let's share our hopes and dreams and goals and the things we want for a future, what our dream life would look like. Like, I've been yearning for meaningful conversation about positive things, not about, you know, all the stuff that's going on in the world or work or complaints. You know what I mean? So here we are having these types of conversations. Any particular part of Italy? No, no, I'm actually terrible with a map. So I just want to see some beautiful landscapes and then also like tour in the little areas that like little cafes and cute, like, I don't know. I just want to see different things. I'm open. If you know a good part in Italy, please do share it. Xparv says, my homegirl and Jenna are in an argument. Can you say I support genocide? Oh my gosh, how can I say that? I don't even know anyone's side. How about we support a peaceful resolution and just support working it out? I think that would be the best thing. That's what I would suggest. If you're going to support anything, just support figuring out what the right next move is to let it go. That's what I would suggest. Larry Trustin says, I can't remember any of my dreams. Too busy for that. Oh, of course. Now, what if and if you could snap your finger and have something, you know? Could could you do that? What would that be like? I'd be curious. Your yawn says, can you say, oh my God, pneumonia ultrasiliconvulcanarius? I don't know. I butchered it. Nicolas Cage says X and O. Any particular part of Italy? No, I'm not familiar with Italy at all. Let's see. Ah, I love this. Theo says, I'm grateful to be able to exist in this moment of time without distraction. And also, I'm happy that I've decided to journal and pursue editing in the past few months. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Theo, aka Dark TWB, that's so beautiful. I think hobbies are exactly what we need in this day and age. We're so used to having something in our hand that, when people have a free moment, sometimes that's where it goes. So, hobbies, journaling, editing, creating, I love it. It's so energizing. I find this energizing. I feel like this is a form of creation. Um, and I find it very energizing. So, I love that. Let's see. Oh, wait. Did I miss something? Oh, thank you. Oh, I did miss some stuff. Hold on. Wait a second. Okay. Wait. What's my dream, Oh my gosh. I have to still keep articulating that. It's something to do with creating and having the freedom to create and have the time of day to express all the ideas that I have. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein D4S says people get ashamed of sharing their dreams out loud. Yeah. In fear of people might judge. Yeah, you might laugh at your goal. What are your thoughts on that? You know what? I think that whoever's laughing at other people's hopes and dreams and goals, I think that would be more pathetic. I think that says something more about them. Like if somebody is brave enough to even say it out loud, kind of similar to what you said, maybe that in and of itself shows that they have a little like, behind them. Because you're right, people maybe are scared. They're scared of failure. They're scared of saying something in front of other people and it doesn't come true. Um, but I mean, what the worst that can happen is that your life stays the same. Like, I don't know. Nobody faults others when their life stays the same. So why not try? Why not shoot your shot? I don't know. Exonia says, please don't end the stream. You will get so many fans. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Batty says, or I would love to go to San Francisco. Yeah. We have someone here from San Diego. It all sounds so cool. Let's see. D Base says, hi there, shining star. Greetings from the Netherlands. You look like a natural queen. Oh, thank you. That's so beautiful. I love this. Thank you. The Netherlands sounds beautiful. I love reading people's names and where they're from around the world. It sounds so cool. I think it's really interesting to be curious about other people and just, I don't know. I like when people are different. That's what I don't get sometimes with society and sort of people judging right now. Everyone's so quick to judge, but oops, our differences make it interesting, no? Um, Nowadays with everything going on in the world, yeah, you're definitely in the right thing. Yeah, spreading positivity. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I feel like it. I feel like it's doing me a service as well, but also the internet. It's doing the internet a good service. Because if we weren't here right now, we might be scrolling and who knows what's on the feed. I mean, I'm very fortunate that my algorithms really are quite elevating, but it still captures my attention sometimes, right? So, we all have to be careful, even if you have positive things on your screen. But imagine if you didn't. Imagine if it was just sad news, comparison, distraction. We have to be very careful. Xparv says, I'm 16 right now. And in 10 years, I see myself doing a nice job, ooh, in a first world country, in a cozy apartment with my cat, ooh, traveling and living a peaceful life. Oh, sorry for the Jenna message. Oh, you're so sweet. No worries. We all have those moments. What a beautiful thing to say. What a lovely job and a cozy apartment, traveling and a peaceful life. I mean, that sounds perfect. I feel like we would all be so lucky to have that. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Please don't end the stream. Oh, thank you. Xonia. Hey, Ash. Hi, how are you? I feel like you're from USA. Close. I'm USA's neighbor. My name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. I am Canadian. It's 6:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're sharing a little positivity if you want to write your name, something that you want for your future, your hopes and dreams and goals, something that you're grateful for, something positive. Let's speak it into existence. Dark TWB Theo says, have you visited the UK? Not quite the Mediterranean, yeah, Southern Europe, but in Yorkshire, the north, we love our views and cafes. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I did go to England and I went on like a duck tour and it was near, I think it was the clock. So I went there, but my son was a baby at the time, and I feel like I was a different person then. You know what I mean? I feel like now I appreciate such little places and little simple matters that I would really appreciate something like traveling to a new place. Like, I just feel like I'm in a different frame of mind now. So, like, I appreciate just basic, simple novelties. So I can't imagine, even going back to a place that I've been in the past, I think I would appreciate it differently now. I'm just in a different headspace. So I love that. I got to go back. I got to go to South. Is it North Yorkshire? Yorkshire, right? It's Yorkshire. Larry says, money for a better life and future marriage. Oh, I love that, Larry. Perfect. We wish that for you too. And why not you? Why couldn't you? Of course you can. We all can. I think that's important for us to believe too. That we can find a way. Theo says, I find creative outlets to be, yeah, so meditating as well. Likewise, me too. And I'm not good at like arts and crafts and such per se, but music, dancing. I do a lot of dancing around by myself with my headphones on. Um, just, I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm like a 14-year-old trapped in a grown woman's body. Let's see, we got Ray. Is it Ray Henna says, hello, hello. Oh, love that smile. Thank you. I appreciate it. Xparv says, yeah, life is kind of going rough for me right now, but I hope I overcome. Of course you will. I'm currently struggling with my sexuality as a queer teen in a household where I can't come out. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Your live motivated me so much. I'll start studying and pursuing my dreams. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I feel like that's all we can control right now is what we do next. That's the only thing we can control. We can't control anything else, what other people say or feel about us. And once you're older, you gain a wisdom with time and a comfort in your own level, and maybe you don't have to decide what you are right now. I mean, well, who tells us that we need to know everything right away? Maybe if you're not sure, maybe not sure is a thing, and that's okay. We don't have to have all the answers right away. And I think even as grown-ups, we feel like we have to know all the answers, and we don't. So just go one day at a time and just keep improving small ways, whatever you could do for yourself to feel good about yourself, to learn new skills. We can't complain about money. I want to just learn new skills, become more valuable. That's the only thing I have control over. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for sharing that. Let's go skydiving. Mr. Piston says, let's go skydiving. I don't have enough balls for that. I am too scared. You sound very brave. Theo says, Mr. Pistachios. Yeah, that's terrifying to me. Yeah, me too. I did go, what's it called? And it was cool. It was actually very cool. Oh, it's a zip line. It was a massive one in Blue Mountain in Ontario, Canada, and it was beautiful and cool, but that was before my son was born. But it was a cool experience, but skydiving, you gotta be real strong and tough for that. Let's see. Is it? Definitely not. Julie Queen says, "Hey, hey, you smashed that British accent. Oh, great. Oh, maybe says F England. Dub Dubby. Hey, Robbie, how are you? Dub Dubby, Robbie, getting more beautiful day by day. Thank you. I haven't seen your name in a while." Raja says, could you please share your profession with us? Yeah, I'm actually an insurance executive for high net worth families in Ontario, Canada. Let's see. Xparv says, I'm grateful that I'm enabled to pursue my dreams, unlike so many kids and adults out there. I have supportive parents. Beautiful. Well, what a blessing that is that you have that. I think it's really nice when people have different blessings, and everyone's blessings look different. Some people have supportive parents, some people have more money, some people have a lot of siblings that love them. So, there's so many. Life looks different for everyone. So if you can really focus on the things that are working in your favor, I think that's the best bet. So bless you for having supportive parents. Voice of Reason says, are you truly living for your future or just existing day by day? I definitely feel like I'm living for my future. I would not describe myself as, what did you call it? Existing day by day. No, no, I wouldn't say that, but I can see how some people are sometimes. And I have a lot of compassion for, how hard it is with work because I have moments where it feels like you're living for the weekends or something, right? I have a different energy on Friday mornings. Usually my live streams are on Friday or on in the morning. It's a different energy on Friday. My Friday morning live stream than my Monday. And, so I feel those moments too. And I have to talk myself out of it by reminding myself of what I'm grateful for, noticing the beauty in life, appreciating small things, working towards my hopes and dreams and goals, building out my skill set, stepping out of my comfort zone like it's work too. So I love that you guys are saying that. You evening crowd are pretty deep. This is wonderful. Thank you. Let's see. Raja says, I tried meditating, but my mind kept texting me about groceries. Oh gosh, that's so cute. Yeah, you know what? Then write it down. Just write down your list and then keep trying. Listen, I can't say anything about meditating. I'm not suggesting, I don't suggest that I meditate, but I'd like to, and I see the value there. And I wouldn't even call it meditating. I think I would just call it just sitting with myself, with my bowl. Maybe letting the thoughts go. I mean, how do you stop thoughts? I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but I think there's value there in just sitting with yourself and acknowledging them. Let's see. Raja says, why did the yogi refuse the Wi Fi? He wanted to stay connected to the universe, not the internet. That's a good one. Raja, MSG. Theo says, dancing can be so peaceful. Yeah, I met a woman at my volunteering job a few weeks ago, and she does tap dancing. She does it. Oh my God, at any time on the shop floor, she seems so at peace when she does. Oh, that sounds cool. You know what I think what I'm learning is that we should really go with what we love. Like lean into the things that you just love, that you're naturally good at, that just are easy for you, that energize you. I think that's the key. Lean into that. And I think it looks different for everyone and we don't even realize it. Sometimes it takes years. Like I'm 45 and I realize like, oh, I really like live streaming and just reading people's names and comments and trying to stay positive on the internet. Like who knew? I only knew from trying. I'm glad you find joy in it too. Yes, I absolutely find joy in dancing and music. And like, I can't sing, but I still sing. I mean, I wouldn't do it in front of people, but you know, I don't put too much pressure on myself. Say six. Okay, is it 67 or 67? Kelly, Kelly says, say 67. That's how I'm reading it, but I have a feeling you mean 67, and I still don't even know what that means. If anyone can tell me what the hell 67 means, I'd be grateful. Is it Kissinger says, no, 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 no. Raja says, meditation is like a software update. You do it to fix your bugs, but sometimes it slows everything down. Oh, that's interesting. You've got some interesting perspectives here. Let's see. Kelly says, say 6-7. Is it 6-7 or 67? Voice of Reason says, sometimes I ask myself, if everything fails today, would you still believe in your dreams? I think that um, I feel like it depends on how we're referencing our dreams. Like, I think my goal right now is to figure out where this all leads me. This interest in all of this stuff that I'm interested in. And I'm going to just keep exploring it and keep putting myself out there and keep trying new things. Is that called a dream? Um, and and if it doesn't work out, like, what's the alternative? Watching television shows on Netflix, like having a bunch of shows that people watch. Like, oh, and these shows, and oh, I'm watching this series and that series. Like, I don't have any of that stuff, none of it. And so I guess if things don't work out, like the worst that can happen is like I really enjoyed myself trying and working towards something and pursuing something. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I like these deep questions. You evening folks are deep. Kelly says, say 67, say 67. Do you have this on control paste? Hello. Aram says, hey, says Zeri. Design says, the future is looking bleak. I hope not. I choose to believe that it isn't. I choose to believe that there's a lot that I can control, and I'm going to control the controllables. Theo says, voice of reason, I guess it depends on your definition of failure. Time is going to pass after you fail, assuming it's not the death of your mortal body. And so without belief, I don't know what I would do. Oh, I love that. You see what I love about the chat is I love reading what you guys say out loud because you bring this level of insight to these chats that I could have never brought. I'm like just the middleman here. You guys have the show, and I feel like that's very beautiful. Time is going to pass anyway. So, how do we assume? I think it's only a failure if, I guess, on your deathbed, if you realize, hey, it didn't work out, then it's a failure. But as long as there's breath in your body, there's possibility. And that feels like a pretty noble thing to work towards. I mean, resigning yourself to, hey, the world's bleak. No offense, that's not what I'm suggesting. But like that sort of, what's the point? I think that would be a terrible place to feel. So, I love that. That's beautiful. Knights 001 says, oh, hope you have a nice day. Likewise, we hope you have a nice day. Theo says, from my perspective, the idea isn't to prevent thoughts. Oh, on meditating, folks. So Theo says, from my perspective, the idea isn't to prevent thoughts, but allow them to flow through you like a river. Observe and sit beside the river rather than jump and stay. So just observe your thoughts when you're meditating. I love that. If you have experiences with this stuff, please do share it. It's my understanding, the way I've heard it referenced is something similar, that the thoughts are like clouds in the sky and they kind of come through and then they pass and then they come through. And we shouldn't judge our thoughts too much. Maybe just observe them. Allow them to pass through. What a beautiful way of phrasing it. That's cool. Dennis says, you look 35, hard eyes. Oh my gosh. I love you, Dennis. Okay. Let's see. Test Vinya says, Abundant, you like Indian man or American man? Well, I love my Canadian man. I'm married to my Canadian man. But my mom is Indian. I know I don't look like it, but my mom is brown from Guyana and my father was a white Canadian. I just happen to look very pale. I didn't get that golden bronze skin. Dark says 67 is Gen Alpha thing, it seems. Yeah, I'm almost 19. I feel a lot older when my siblings say it to me, but what does it mean? Theo, I forgot that you were 19. Because some of the wisdom that comes out of your mouth, like my image of you, was definitely more mature. So good for you. I love that. Okay, hold on. So Xparv says 67, or is it 6-7? If it's 6-7, can you guys put a period in between the 6 and 7 so I know if I'm supposed to say 6-7 or 67? Because on my screen it looks like 67. So Xparv says 67 is just a number, it doesn't mean anything. A kid did it with those hand moments. Oh, in a game last year, March, and it became a huge meme and everyone does it. Oh, okay. So it's some just social media, like, thing that usually goes away, but it hasn't yet. Kala says, hello, how are you? I'm great. How are you? Sankyo says, dude, my foot is itchy. Oh, well, you better scratch that. Okay. And then maybe wash it. Quick shower should fix that. Bairn says, what is your accent? I'm Canadian. My name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. At 6:32 p.m. Wild Dove is here. Yay, Wild Dove. I'm so glad I get to see your name. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you doing? Oh, Theo says you've provided such a great platform. Thank you. That's what I want. I want meaningful conversations. I want to share positivity. I want to give people a voice. I want to read your names and, what you're thinking and kind of talk through it. We've had some beautiful, like, when I think about all my live streams and I have them saved here, if you ever just go back and listen to them, they have similar components, but they're all different because of everything that you guys bring here. It's just, it goes with the flow, and they've been so beautiful and powerful. Like, if you ever have a chance to even just listen to them again, as long as my voice isn't annoying, because that would, yeah, then don't do that. But if they're not, like, I don't know, they're beautiful. Those moments are really beautiful. I love hearing different perspectives. So thank you for saying that, Theo. Oh, you have a seriously satisfying face. Oh, I wish I could say your name. It's like a 3ZE. Okay, the guy's name's like this. It's a cool name. It looks cool on the screen. Wild Dove says, I wanted to stop by while I was working on my book. Yay! Tell us again what your book is about, Wild Dove. Let's see. Rounded says, I'm from India. How can I speak like you? Oh, that's beautiful. Welcome. My name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. And when my son was little, and I wanted him to like learn French because I wish I knew another language. I would let him watch like French cartoons and movies in French. Think movies he would have already liked, watch them in French. So I would say just maybe watch some movies in English. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube actually. You can learn a lot from YouTube University, and English would be one of them. There'll be a lot of people that'll teach you how to enunciate when you say your words and letters. And yeah, YouTube, man, you can learn so much. Let's see, Ban says, or is it Bairn? 2232 says, I'm a nihilist, but I can't see any decent rhyme or reason for the life of you and me. Okay, Bairn, remind me what a nihilist is. I'm terrible with these labels. I don't remember what that means. I imagine, actually, I can't even think of the definition. Um, like maybe it means when you die, right? Um, I'm not sure. Please do let me know. I would love to respond to your comments. But the part that you said, I can't see any decent rhyme or reason for the life of you and me. There was something that I had read and some things that I would listen to, and I'm pretty open for interpretation right now. I feel like I'm in a place where I don't want to put any labels on things because I'm not sure, and I'm okay with not knowing. Um, but I did hear this interesting theory that like, the creator or God or the universe, we are all like a fragment of it, everything, every living thing. And the purpose of it was so it could experience itself from different perspectives. So, it's an interesting theory that we are just a part of something bigger that's all connected, and we're here to have our own unique experience of everything around us from different perspectives. And it's all connected to the creator, the universe. I don't know. I thought it was a cool theory. Voice of Reason says, when people hate you for no reason, do you really need to give them reasons to like you, or do you just walk away? I think hate's a really strong word. So I imagine people wouldn't hate me. If they hated me, like you'd have to really know me to hate, like you should really know someone if you hate them. Like you should have been spending time with them in a room to know. And hate's a really strong word. So, but I don't justify myself to anyone, and I don't need everyone to like me if that's what you mean. I understand I'm not for everyone. So I would just let it go. I wouldn't need to win them over. I don't need reasons. So I hope that answers your question. While Deb says, I might not respond a lot because I'm working on it. Okay, fair. But I wanted to just relax while I worked. Always love watching your live streams and videos. Thank you. And I love your support. It feels really beautiful. Like I smile when I see your emojis, your name. I do value your time. So I'm very grateful. Oh, it's definitely 6, 7. Okay. So Theo says, yes, yes. And I remember hearing that. I remember it was like, I think my son did something like this, right? So it's 6, 7, not 67. Let's see. Marwana says, are you Jewish? No, my name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. Mr. Goose Rio says, hi. Round It says, I'm from India. Just tell me how I can speak like you. Watch YouTube, my friend. I'm coming out. I'm bisexual, Jackson says. Okay, that's fair. Listen, again, this channel here, we don't give labels on this channel. So you love who you love, right? That's fair. You love who you love. So we wish you all the best with everything. We got, is it Renegade 1083 says, look at me. I am a tree. I stand on the grass and let hours pass. Oh, it's a beautiful rhyme. Let's see. Pontus says, hello. You look like my sensei. Oh, okay. That's beautiful. Theo says, number one, to share my experience on my mindfulness meditation journey. I was struggling with past struggles, suddenly around 2024, 25-ish, since I lived in a boarding school at the time. I didn't. Wow. It sounds like you've had a lot of experiences that have led you to where you are today. It's great that we can learn from each other, that we can take challenging experiences that happen in our lives, and actually they're not wasted if we've learned something from them, or if we could share a story to help others. Like, maybe nothing's wasted, man. I don't know. Let's see. I think my mom watches you. Hey, is it Sherry? Sherry, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Tell your mom I said hi. He is curious, but a gentle soul, and he's very popular with the ladies, Ponturus says. Okay. Wild Dove says, I'm working before I go to the farmer's market to get dinner. They have amazing food there. I also love your channel and support you a lot. Thank you. The farmer's market sounds delicious, and I bet you it means you're having good weather because you can't have a farmer's market if there's snow or cold. So good for you that you've got some beautiful weather. That sounds like a lovely way to spend your time. Oh, I'm far behind in the comments. Oh no, Ponturus, I'm sorry. My name is Romasha. Oh, Romasha, thank you. I really have an outlet for it. But then a tutor taught me mindfulness course over the past year, and it's helped me so much. Ah, I've been able to overcome through it just by being present. Imagine, that's beautiful. Let's see, your take on Israel. I just want people to have peace and love. That's my take. I'm not a fan of war and fighting and yeah, that stuff. I just want people to just appreciate the day-to-day life, you know? Let's see. Theo says, I'm qualified to teach mindfulness to others. I believe that just based on what the things you write, I believe it. You look similar to Anne Hathaway. Oh, interesting. Thank you. That's from Neat Voyage. Xperv says, English is my second language too. I used to play Minecraft and I used to text people there, and that's how I got decent at it. Ah, also out school teachers English. So there you go, playing video games in English. That's a great tip. Whoa, I'm first. Oh. Solid Snake says, you kind of look like what's her name? The chick who played God in Dogma the Singer. Oh, I don't know that. God, you look similar to Anne Hathaway. That's so funny. Thank you. What's cooking, Major says? Your age, is it Guarav? I'm 45 years old. Not Anne Hathaway. She was going out with the dude from Full House. Oh, I love that girl. The lady that went, I don't know her name, but she was beautiful. Thank you. That's such a compliment. Anne Hathaway's cute too, but if you're talking about that lady that dated Jesse, Uncle Jesse, and like, oh, Aunt Becky, I don't think I look like her, but she was really cute. Even my husband was like, that Aunt Becky was cute. So thank you if that's what you're saying. Thank you, regardless of what you're saying. I'm just glad you're here. We got a couple more minutes. I don't want to be in backlog. I want to read all your names and all your chats. You have a voice here. That's the whole purpose. You need to read bedtime stories. Aunt Spell says, Alanis Morissette. Oh, yes. Yeah. So, a few people told me that when I was younger, too. Solid Snake says, X-Barb, I'll start watching movies and reading books instead of scrolling. Reading books. I don't know if you have access to the library. There's magazines there. There's a bunch of cool things, but reading books, going outside for walks, drawing, even just trying to like draw or write with your opposite hand, it really focuses your brain. Like there's so many little things we can do and we will feel better. I'm hiding several children in my basement, Sherry says. I hope that's not true. Matthew says, I've been a cheese factory this morning. Uh-oh. I do love cheese though. Silver says, what are you guys doing? We're talking about all good things. Whatever, we read your name, we share your opinion, your thoughts, your hopes and dreams and goals. We say it out loud. Theo's asking, are you bilingual, Robin? If not, what language would you like to learn, if any? I am not bilingual. I only speak English. I wish I knew at least French because that's a second language in my country. My husband's Greek. I wish I knew Greek. I think people who know other languages are have, they're smarter. I do believe that. So, what's this about? Netta says, Netta UZ7CD. This is a little bit of everything. We read your name, your comments, what you're thinking, your hopes and dreams and goals. Share a little positivity on the internet. Take a little pause, slow down from scrolling, and we share something good in the universe. Put the good things out there. What are your hopes and dreams and goals? Let's see. Solid sakes. You're too damn sweet for me to troll. Damn it, you win. Oh, that's so cute. Was that your intention? Oh, you're so sweet. No, this is nothing but love. Hey, I've been trolled here when I do live streams. I've had some people say some really mean things, and honestly, I read them. I read them out loud. And I acknowledge them, and we talk about it or we move past it. Like it's just, um, I can't let other people's words hurt me. Strangers' words can't hurt me. There's nothing that anyone can write here that can hurt me or that will make me respond to you that with anything else but love. The whole purpose of this channel is to send people love and say, hey, most people are good. We kind of all want the same things. There's a lot of good in the world. Don't get too hung up on the feed. If it's feeding you, these things that are making you feel real icky, look for the good. When you look for the good, you become part of it. My musical bum welcome says, "You are not attractive. You are okay, though." Okay, fair enough. That's okay. We all have different tastes. Netta says, "Arabic?" Dark says, "French and Greek are such beautiful languages." Oh, I bet. Oh, Nada speaks Arabic. That's beautiful. Xparv says, "She is pretty. I don't know what you're on." Oh, you're so cute, guys. Look, oh, we've got, is it Michael says, "Can we date?" Oh, maybe in a different lifetime. My music says, "Nope." X Jules says, "What's important is being attractive on the inside." I love that. And that's why I think that, like, I do think that there's a lot of truth that sort of that inner beauty does come out on the outside. I believe that 100%. If your inside is beauty and loving and sort of just sees people and wants good in the world, I think it just makes you a bit more attractive. So, and I do feel there's a genuine goodness inside me. So, again, I'm if I could be anyone in the whole world, I'd still pick myself. I know I don't have all the best features, but if I could be anyone in the world, I would pick myself. How old are you? Nata says, "I am 45." Music says, "I would ignore her if I walked past her." Oh, oh, are you married? Yes, I'm happily married. Good for him. He's so lucky, Silver says. Thank you. I'm really lucky. My husband's such a lovely person. We celebrated 23 years together, and he's really cool. So I feel very, very fortunate. Thank you for saying that. Are you left wing? Is it Steven says, "Are you left wing?" I'm neither. I don't even know what left and right means. I'm Canadian. I stay away from politics. I'm focused on the things I can control right now in my life, learning different skill sets, stepping out of my comfort zone, working on different projects in addition to my real life and my family and live streaming. So I haven't been following politics to have an opinion on it. Let's see. Jeffrey Epstein says, keep ignoring my questions. Jeffrey Epstein, I never saw your question. Steven says, "She looks about 70. Oh my God, I better fix this lighting." Oh my. Trump's word will hurt you. Is it Sleepy's Village says, "Trump's word will hurt you." Xparv says, "My music, it's not like she cares about you, and she is way prettier and kind for you anyways." Oh, thank you, Xparv. I appreciate you sticking up for myself. But again, this channel is all about love. There is nothing that anyone can say in the comments that would hurt me. In fact, I feel compassion for people who would try to use comments to hurt a stranger. I think it says more about them than it does, about me. So, it's nothing but love. I do feel like hurt people try to hurt people. So, I wish you nothing but love. My music says, "You're married, LOL." Fantastic Mr. Human says, "Do girls really fart or poop, or is that a myth?" I can tell you from personal experience. I definitely fart, especially in the morning. And you know what's interesting? As you get older, I feel like in general, I remember my uncle told me this. He's like, as you get older, your body starts making different noises. And again, I mean, I'm only 45 years old, but yeah, it's not a myth, my friend. It's all true. Whatever you've read, it's all true and much, much worse. Let's see. Michael says, "Can we go out on a date?" Aw, you know what? Up here, we could definitely go on a date. But in real life, I'm happily married to a lovely, lovely man. And if you knew him, you would say, "No way, I would never take you on a date. That guy's cool. You two, you guys are cool." Let's see. Stefan says, "Are you Jewish?" No, my name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. Parv, she's not my type, or excuse me, my music says. No name. Hey, I'm here for your positivity, girl. That shit our president said yesterday is so scary for the youth. We don't want to die some stupid war. No, no, no. Listen, no name lessness. If you're comfortable sharing your real name, I would love it. I'm so glad you're here. I love your input and things that you've said. You've really brought a lot of joy to me. So, and you said here, what your president said yesterday, forgive me for my ignorance, but I have not been staying on top of what's being said because I do think the news has a way of making everything urgent. So, I don't know what he said, if I'm being honest. Nature says, "Are you on a dating app?" No, no, I'm on a YouTube app. Xparv says, "Okay, you could scroll, stop hating on people." Yeah, right. Can you pronounce my name? Jivathinshri. Wait, yeah, Jivath. Oh, wait, Jivathishri. Jivashishri. I hope I'm saying it right because I actually do want to say it right. If you could space it out, um, but we'll call you Shri. That's easier. Kenneth Ford says, "Hey, no bull tonight." Yeah, the bull's here, but I'm in backlog on the chat. The bull's here, my friend. Kenneth Ford. I love seeing your name. Dark TWB or Theo says, "Parv, I appreciate your opinion on that." Is it Steven says, "You better hope you have a lot of inner beauty because the outer is grim." You know what? I feel like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And the more we look for beauty in the world and in other people, and the more we notice good things, the more the world keeps presenting to us. Everybody's experiencing this world completely different, folks. And you got to ask yourself, why? Why is everyone so different? It's all about perspective. Cam says, "Hi, is it Cam?" I'm glad you're here. My name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada at 6:50 p.m. I've got to head out soon. Oh, Silver says, "Gosh, your smile. It makes one have that joyous feeling, you know? You're awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you're here." I love reading your names and comments and hearing your thoughts, the good, the bad, the ugly, as they say. I give everyone a voice here. I genuinely appreciate your time. Hey, Kaylin Cook says, "Hi, girl. Cool. Is it Cool Idiot?" Says, "I love Canada." No, I'm just going to call you Cool. I love Ontario. Yay. Such a nice positive live. Great. That's what we want. We want to put a little positivity in the world. Again, share our hopes and dreams and goals. Learn from each other, even from the things that we don't agree with. That's why I read everyone's comments because we can have a debate here. We can say things and we can move past it. We don't have to hate each other for our differences or expect people to think like us or believe the things I believe in. I'm not expecting you to believe any of that. I miss the me who didn't know the difference, Robin. I respect that you don't know the difference so much. Oh my God, I must be really behind in the chat. Are you talking about the nihilist? I hope I'm not behind. If you're Canadian, then I guess I didn't mean our president. Yeah, you're right. But I know what you meant. McGill says 70. She's not older than 62. You're right. I am not older than 62. You're an amazing woman, Cool says. Oh, thank you. Steven says, "Did you buy your spectacles down the lesbian eyewear outlet in Saskatchewan?" I've actually never been to Saskatchewan. Let's see. Is it Akal says, "You look like the older version of Sam from the Og crew or the OG crew YouTube channel." Oh, I don't know that. The Og, like an Og. Solid Six says, "You damn heathen, show respect for the lady." You trolls make me sick. Oh, don't worry about it. You know what? I find this actually very easy and lighthearted. So I will always read your comments, even the terrible ones. The words can't hurt me, so don't you worry, folks. You stay focused on the good, okay? Let me see. Glue Pan says, "You are a faithful woman, and that is amazing in today's world. You're rare and amazing." Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like we can all be that way, but we have to make a conscious effort, and it takes a lot of work. And it's being ruthless about the content that you follow, the things you talk about, the words. I don't even say certain words. I don't even say certain words. I am ruthless and intentional with the things I watch and say and think about and the people I talk to. So we can all do it. So I love that. Thank you. Ontario Freedom Heart Farm says, "Yes, cool. I subscribed." Oh, thank you. Ah, no namelessness, as he himself in quote said, "A whole civilization will die tonight." Oh my God. "And never be brought back," referring to using nuclear weapons to start World War III. It's so hard being young in America. Wow. I can't imagine how scary hearing that. And I think that that's one of the reasons why I don't follow politics, because I think a world leader, any leader, every leader, even a person with this type of influence, I've got 8 people in the chat, even this, I should be careful with my words. I should, my goal should always to be to unite and find a solution, right? So I think we have to be very careful with our words. I was literally just saying how careful I was with our words. I have no idea that a leader would make a statement like that. That is pretty scary, but it's also very immature, I think, as a leader to speak that type of way. People are counting on you or trusting you. So I think, though, that like every time in history, we always will get through it. There might be some challenges, but we will get through it. So, really do again focus on the good, what you have control over, limit the amount of exposure, because people are saying and doing things right now just to for attention too, and we should be more careful with our words. I didn't realize that. Thank you for telling me. Solid Snake says, I send you money, can you mail me a box of Kraft Dinner? Oh my goodness, I loved Kraft Dinner growing up. It was terrible when my mom took me to Guyana, because I was little, I was about 6 when I first went. She brought a bunch of Kraft Dinner for this little girl. Oh, you look like the tree from Wishing Tree. Oh, wonderful, Sandra Horn says. Okay, Steven says, why does it take so long for you to read my trolling comments? Chop, chop, lady. I'll get there. I give everyone a voice here. Caitlin says, hi, girl. Hi. The left versus the right. Oh, that's what you were referring to. Oh, yes, the left versus. I don't know the difference. You're right. And again, that's because I think it'd be too much for me right now. I can see how easily it is to fall down this rabbit hole, especially with the internet and certain subjects. And I'm very well aware of like confirmation bias and the things that this echo chamber that we live in, that algorithms will just keep feeding you what you're already believing to be true. So you have to be really careful with that too. And because I'm so aware of it, um, even though I'm positive and upbeat, I'm very realistic, and I'm really aware that there's a lot I don't know. And I just can't assume that everything I read is true. And for that reason, I'm going to be very intentional with the information I seek out. Let's see. You look like Casey Anthony, Brandon says. LOL. Sandra says it's beautiful. Make a wish. Wish you were a tree. Oh, wow. Solid says Stephen. LOL. Brandon says, is that Casey Anthony? No, my name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada, 7:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hell yes, Freedom Heart Farm says. Brandon says, how dare you do that to your own child? You deserve to be in prison. Oh my gosh, I forgot what we were talking about. I must be in backlog. Kenneth Ford says, no, he wasn't talking about nuclear weapons. That's people reading into things. Oh, okay. Casey Anthony moved to Canada. Solid said, I don't know. Kenneth Ford says people need to stop reacting to everything a politician says. I think we have to be really careful with we got to really I don't know. We have to protect our is it Jim Rohn that says like guard your mind, like really guard your mind, the stuff that we are listening to and thinking about and talking about. And I don't know, fear is a big one, folks. Fear is a big one, and I just refuse to I don't want to be scared for the future, and I will do everything in my power to, again, look for the good, focus on my skills, try to do something positive on the internet here, live streaming for a little bit before I go back to my evening. And in between my real job and my real life, this is like a hobby. So I would say, explore your hobbies. Kenneth, some would say people in the position of power shouldn't say things like that. Yeah, agreed. I do think people with power and influence should be very careful with their words. Emma says, burp. Steven says, she already answered. She's 68. Natelyn says, hi, Robin. Oh, subscribe. Thank you. Natin, I hope I'm saying your name right. Such a pretty and positive woman. Thank you. No Nameless says you're right. Yeah, the damn internet's making shit so loud. Yeah, nothing is as bad as the internet is making it seem. I just get bored and lonely. So I'm used to going there when I'm bored. Yeah, and it's changed. Absolutely. Even I'm noticing that too. Um, if I have to go on a long car drive, I need to listen to a podcast. Sometimes if I'm cleaning up the kitchen, I'm like, well, I'm just going to listen to a podcast. And although I'm listening to stuff about the brain, stuff about the mind, they're educational podcasts, it's still like, why do I always have to listen to something? Why can't I just sit with my own thoughts, while I'm on a long drive or doing the dishes, right? So even myself, who's listening to things that are educational and scientists, it's still a bit excessive, right? Where silence, like you have to fill that silence. So I'm aware of it too, and I can't imagine if I was the type that was listening to too much news or politics or stories of doom and gloom, then it would be a really dangerous habit to get into. So the fact that you're writing it down means that you're aware of it, and we can only change things that we're aware of, folks. So the fact that you're writing it down, you're acknowledging it, you're way ahead of the game. The next step is, set those boundaries, right? Canada rocks. User EK says, thank you. Nathan says, can I get your Instagram page? I'll follow you over there. Oh, I don't have Instagram, believe it or not. There's a lot of social media. Facebook, I don't have any of that. Twitter, um, and yeah, I'm just pretty simple when it comes to certain things. You look like Alanis Morissette. Hey, someone else said that earlier. Hang on a bit. Who goes there? Dark Tweep says, "What are the rest of your plans today?" It's actually almost 7 p.m. today, so I gotta just check a couple work emails, take a nice shower. Uh-oh, crap! Did that disconnect? Shoot. Uh-oh. I hope you can hear me. My name is Robin reporting live. I have to head out soon. Crap. Did I freeze? Oh, I love you people. I hope this doesn't end like this. Whenever these things happen, it always screws up my live stream. Folks, I'm glad you're here. My name's Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. I hope you can hear me. I would love to say a proper goodbye to you and to tell you that I was grateful for your time today. It's been almost an hour live streaming together, reading your names, reading your comments. I value your time. I hope to see you again. Please do look for the good in the world. Gosh, I hope this is still on. It's frozen. Oh man, when you look for the good, you become part of it. Believe me, I didn't always think this way. I had to work really hard on it, and I work on it every day. It's not my natural, but I work on it, and you can too. If you have a desire to change, you can change anything. Aw, thank you. I hope you can hear me. Aw.